What is up, YouTube? This is GANON Gaming. Guys, I'm back again with another Breath of the Wild video. Today I wanted to do something other than a guide video. I mean, it is a guide video, but it's for glitches and not something that helps you beat the game. Today is actually a glitch on how to essentially change the entire city of Hyrule. You delete NPCs off the map completely, shrines disappear. It's a crazy, like, game-breaking glitch. And essentially it involves breaking out of the fight with Beast Ganon. It's very crazy. So what you guys need to do is, as you see right here, I need you all to head over and defeat Calamity Ganon. And once you beat Calamity Ganon, you're gonna, progress onto the Dark Beast Ganon fight and pick up that bow of light, and then just basically turn around and run towards the hills, head towards the hills, run away from the Dark Beast Ganon. Eventually you're going to hit a wall of light, and it's going to tell you can't go any farther. Now, when this happens, essentially what I want you guys to do is walk along the wall, parallel to the wall, but right up against it, and then just get off of your horse. It's actually kind of difficult to get the hang of, but the key steps are to make your horse only walk, like hit A just twice when you're on it, and it's completely standing still. Just hit A once and then twice, so you're at like a trot speed, and then it'll guarantee, as long as you're walking to the right, it'll guarantee that you'll get off the horse to the right, or to the left, which will then break you through the wall, and basically you're home free after that. You can walk around the entire map, and the Beast Ganon fight will still be going on. So what I wanted to do first is head directly to Hyrule Castle, and it was already getting really glitchy. You can see the malice goo, whatever you want to call it, was like disappearing and then reappearing. Super weird. I was able to just like walk through it, couldn't see it at all, but I was still taking damage from it. But I wanted to head up all the way to the top of Hyrule Castle, back to the Sanctum. You can see there the fight is still going on, pretty intense. It looks crazy from super far away with that light wall. But I headed all the way up to the Sanctum. I wanted to see if it looked any different. However, and I realized once you reach a certain point, the like HUD showing that the Ganon fight was going on disappeared. So it went back to normal HUD, which is good. You didn't have to deal with the annoying HUD. And then I walked back and forth, and it kind of turned back on and off. It was really weird, really interesting. Just like, you're in total glitch mode here. But I went back into the Sanctum. As you can see, the floor was gone again. But then as you see here, I skipped the cutscene, and the game completely broke. It just stayed on a black screen and sat there, and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't like open up a menu. I couldn't see the game at all. I ended up going back to the menu of the Switch and re-entering the game. It did nothing. It was still just a black screen, so I had to actually close the software completely, and then reload into my previous save in the game, which was unfortunate. I wanted to, because you're supposed to be able to, supposedly what I read was that you could actually head back to the Sanctum after doing the whole glitch again and get into the boss room where you fight Calamity Ganon, and he was gone. So I wanted to do that. So I actually redid the entire glitch, went back, beat Calamity Ganon again, got on the horse, glitched out through the wall again, ran away, ran back towards Hyrule Castle, and rode all the way up. This time, though, the second time I did it, for some reason, the Malice Goo was there permanently. It wasn't all glitchy, so maybe the first time I did it, for some reason, it was just like a weird glitchy version of the game. I decided to take a longer route through Hyrule Castle, went into the gatehouses. No Lionel spawned, so that was really weird. It's seriously wild to go through and just see all this stuff gone. So I went up to the Sanctum. This time I took more time, looked around. You can actually see the roof where where he like spawns from, and it's there and broken. The windows are broken. The floor is completely missing. It was really wild. I tried saving, and it actually said you cannot save right now, so that was unfortunate. But however, I went through it again, and this time I actually went through the entire cutscene and didn't skip the cutscene. And then eventually it ended, and you can see it took me directly to the boss room, and Calamity Ganon is completely gone. He was even missing during the cutscene, which was really weird. But yeah, so now I'm actually in the room where you fight Calamity Ganon, and he's just gone. It was actually really, like, almost creepy. It was just a big empty room. Eventually, I tried leaving, and it said I couldn't leave, so I had to reload the game again and do the glitch again a third time. This time I was committed. I was just going to explore the whole map, figured out what kind of things got messed up in the map by doing this glitch again. So I ran away again, picked up my trusty steed. The really cool thing about this glitch is that you get to hold on to the bow of light and just like mess around with it in the whole game, and not just in the boss fight. It was really cool to just have like a really powerful 100 damage bow with an unlimited ammo. But I ended up running all the way to the ZORA'S domain to see what was up. And as you can see, it is completely abandoned. It was kind of eerie to see literally no one. There's no NPCs walking around. Everyone is just gone. The whole ZORA'S domain was completely abandoned and empty. It was like legit like a little scary. I ran up to the boss room, or to the king's like castle throne room. He wasn't there. Just a like floating tank that he used to be in. I went down to the bottom where the shrine should be, and it was completely gone. However, I could still walk on it, so like the clip of it was still there. But yeah, it was super wild stuff that goes on. This glitch, literally, like I said, it breaks the game. It broke the game when I tried going into the Sanctum the first time, and then now like all those NPCs in the cities were completely gone. I was traveling up north to see some more stuff, and I actually did see some NPCs sitting on the road, which really surprised me. And so I wanted to talk to him, you know, see what was up. And it had the normal dialogue on everything. So for some reason, the NPCs that are just walking the roads are still there. But when you get to all the cities, like I go to Terrytown, and for some reason, they're all gone. It really was like mind-boggling. I don't know. It's so weird. Once you get into this glitch world, it's like you never really know what to expect. And so by glitching out of the duel between yourself and Beast Ganon, it just completely changes the whole map. Despawns all the NPCs in cities, but not walking the streets. Really strange. And the fact that it despawns all the shrines is also really weird too. I'm not really sure like why that is. I tried thinking about like from a programming standpoint. I don't get it. But after Terrytown, I wanted to head all the way up to the top. Went all the way up to AKKALA Ancient Tech Lab to see what was going on, to see one of my favorite NPCs. And there you go. He is still working. The robot, I can't remember his name, but he's actually still functioning, and you can buy stuff from him. So I went and picked myself up another ancient shield because I broke it during all my fights with Calamity Ganon. But that was really weird. Like, the scientist guy isn't there, but the robot NPC is there. So who knows what that is. But I headed over to a stable next. As you can see, completely abandoned. I wanted to buy myself and try and sleep, but that didn't work. And then finally next, I headed all the way up to the KOROK forest to see what was up. It's weird. You can see all the KOROKs flying around. But the guy, I can't remember the guy's name. The KOROK that you buy the upgrades with the seeds for, he's not there. None of the NPCs that you can actually interact with were there in any of the cities. For some reason, the Ancient AKKALA Tech Lab guy was there, but I don't know. But yeah, so I headed lastly to HATENO Village. Wanted to check out and see the whole village and see if anyone was there. And also I wanted to check out my own house. I read some theories on what you could do to keep the bow of light. So I wanted to head over to my house. The blood moon started showing up as I arrived into town. Went over to check out the shrine at HATENO Village, and that was completely gone as well. So weird to be able to just like run around and you're just basically floating in the air. I didn't know what to expect, but that was super weird. And when I turn around again after checking out the shrine, the blood moon just disappeared and became a normal moon after it reached its peak on the sky. So that was really creepy. But I wanted to head over all the way to my house next. I hope that maybe by potentially putting the bow of light onto the weapon stand in my room that I would be able to keep it. But as soon as I went in there and I tried it out, something weird happened. It just disappeared. I put it up on the display and it just disappeared completely. I was able to, I could have just put another bow up on there and it disappeared off my back. It disappeared from my inventory completely. And obviously that made me very upset because I really wanted to try and keep the bow of light. And it kind of just disappeared completely and I didn't know what to think. So I was very upset and I took some bomb arrows and blew myself up. Screw that. I did so much work to try and keep that bow of light. And it just disappears just like that. It doesn't let me put it up on display for the whole world to see. And I was depressed, and so I wanted to go to bed. And it wouldn't even let me sleep in my own bed in my own house. That was depressing. But that, guys, is going to be it, actually, for the video. You should check out. You should definitely try this glitch. It really is wild to try to, like, go around. Most of the enemy mobs are completely disappeared. Basically just makes the whole world open for you to explore. The only thing that sucks is you can't fast travel. So you have to go around on your horse or walk or fly. But seriously, it's really wild to check out to do. So you guys should definitely try the glitch out for yourself. Really not that difficult. Just ride your horse up to the wall and get off to the left and you'll glitch through the wall. It'll probably fixed and patched soon. I don't know when. I don't know how quickly Nintendo does stuff. But as you can see here, I wanted to head all the way back to Dark Beast Ganon. I felt really bad because I left Zelda all on her own, and I wanted to help her out. But, of course, I realized when I got there, I didn't have the Bow of Light anymore because it glitched and disappeared. And I couldn't really do anything to Dark Beast Ganon. No matter what, you know, the other bows didn't work and the other arrows didn't work. So I kind of just ran around awkwardly and cried because I lost my Bow of Light. But wanted to strike a pose. That's going to be it for the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like and comment and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Got plenty of Zelda videos for you guys. Yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Thanks for watching. And as always, I hope you all had a wonderful day.